quickly recognizing the cause for mistakes and efficiently correcting them is one of the greatest instructor skills. Besides, a deeper understanding of how the different movements in maneuvers are connected, a proper observation point and teaching experience are of equal importance when it comes to analyzing a mistake. In a nutshell, analyzing a mistake could look like this. Step 1. Observe. In all water sports, a good organisation is key in order to be able to properly observe your students while practicing. Without clearly restricting the teaching zone in size, an efficient analysis of mistakes is impossible. Without the possibility of observing the actions of your students closely, no real corrections can be made. Step 2. Judge. After being absolutely clear on what has happened, it's time to ask yourself the why question. Only if the instructor has understood what actually caused the mistake, he will be able to choose an effective correction. The cause for the mistake may be factors from the outside, like the wind strength, waves, or the choice of equipment, or factors regarding the student or the methodical approach of the instructor. The so-called inner factors for mistakes are: the student isn't able to, meaning the maneuver or movement is still too difficult, or the student is afraid to perform the movement. The student doesn't know how to, meaning the student is lacking some vital information needed to perform the movement correctly. The student doesn't want to, meaning the student is lacking the correct motivation or concentration. Before the instructor decides to start correcting, a decision regarding the true cause of the mistake has to be made. Step 3. Correct. Changing the spot or the equipment can usually solve mistakes caused by outside factors. An area with less waves or a bigger, more stable board will help your student to be successful. If during a conversation with the student it becomes obvious to the instructor that the student actually doesn't really know what to do, another explanation or demonstration can also be useful. Instead, if the student does know what to do but still isn't able to do it, the instructor has to try to simplify the movement. This can be done by either splitting the maneuver into several smaller and less complex parts, or by using a simulator and short exercises to help the student progressing. If your student is scared to execute a certain movement, the instructor can try to move on in a slower, gentler pace, taking lots of time for explanations and short exercises. Lack of motivation instead occurs often if the lesson is rather boring or not focused on the actual target group. Lots of different exercises, games, and variations instead will keep your lessons interesting and your students motivated. We hope this tutorial and the different steps of how to analyze mistakes will help you to teach more efficiently. Enjoy teaching! Your VDWS Instructor Team.